April. Hello, hello. Ah, there's Jen Boss. Hello. Hi, Nicole. Hello, my friend. How are you, Jen? Make sure you guys are following Jen Boss Sauce. And April, Sacred Dreamer. Hello, my friends. Come on in. Angel Faye Moon. Ooh, cool name. Oh, yeah, I know who that is. Hello. Hi, Becky. Welcome in, everybody. I want to pull some cards today. It's either that or do taxes, and I think this is more fun. We'll do this for a little while until my husband gets home. They got to pretend I've been working on taxes this whole time. Tap, tap, tap the screen, friends. Welcome in. I thought I'd do some free readings. You use Rob's Intuitive Tarot deck, and then my my Dancing Spirit Oracle deck. Hello, hello. Well, hi, Katrina from California. Hi, Natty girl. So let's tap, tap, tap the screen. Let's get the energy up in here. Let's get the shares up. Hi, Collins girl. Hi, Alyssa. I don't know. I might end up doing mediumship because I just got done doing a reading. So I'm in my zone. I got to see where spirit takes me. Hello, Dragonfly. Hello, Jessica. I do paid readings through my website. I do free ones right here on TikTok. But thank you for asking, Amanda. And they're all spirit-led. And, oh, hey, Kim, don't put your questions in the chat because, and oh my goodness, you guys, why pop into a room full of strangers and just drop your questions so my scammers can find you? Don't do that. Don't do that. It's not safe. And just know, friends, that I will not ever reach out to you. I will never reach out to you and solicit a reading from you, okay? Just so you know. All right, so make sure you guys are following me, and let's see what Spirit brings on today. I'm going to pull some cards. I'll do some readings. Let's get this ball rolling. Oh, thanks, Courtney. Yes, exactly, Nicole. They do. And just know, I will never reach out to you. If you want a reading from me, I don't know where you're living currently, Jaden, on planet Earth. I don't know. So anyway, how my lives work is that, no, don't ask. Don't ask, Candace, because then I can't read for you if it comes up. Okay. So how this works is I ask, okay, let's get you guys tap on the screen, and let's get to say like 5,000 likes. Okay, then I will start rolling and pulling cards from people in the chat. Okay, I don't charge anything. Oh, and Angel, thank you for becoming a subscriber. Now, if you are a subscriber, then I add you to my list and I sprinkle everybody in. So, oh, okay, got it, Candace. Well, you said, can you ask? I thought you were talking to me since I'm the only person in the room, right? Well, besides 113 of our closest friends. Okay. That I don't know. It is not. It is DSS or DD. I forget what it is, but it's not. How long have I been a medium? Oh, thank you, Patty. Well, we are all mediums, believe it or not. I feel like we all have that muscle. It's just some people are able to flex it. Some people are able to develop it. I've had years of practice, 13 years in development now, and 4 years with a mentor that has been like pretty hard on me and like pushed me to limits that I had never thought I could do. Hired for entertainment at a wedding. Tarot spread, hired for entertainment at a wedding. Ooh, I don't know. Like a person of the best or the best. Oh, I get what you're saying. Well, if you're doing individual readings, I usually do a five card spread. If you're working with people one-on-one, I do a 5-card spread. And so how I do it, oh my goodness, I see Pam. Hi, Pam. Nice to see you. You guys make sure you're following Pam Sears. And then Rebecca's in here. Make sure you guys are following Rebecca. Gosh, and all my colleagues, if you guys are in here, you know who you are, please say hi while I explain to Angel. So what I do is I do for a quick spread. So if I do like events where I do just quick spreads for people, I will do a 5-card spread, and it goes recent past, current energy, or current situation, and then current energy, present. The middle card is situation. What is actually being addressed? Then the 4th card is the advice on the situation, and the outcome. If you continue on the current track, if you continue doing what you're doing, what the outcome would be. So, and then of course you put in your intuition. So I hope that helps, Angel. Looks like Lee is in here. Hello, Lee. So make sure oh my God. Like I asked for 5,000, we get to 10,000. That's insane. I don't know Veteran Freedom. All right. So let's see. Now let's get, Angel, you're welcome, Angel. I'm going to pull Angel a card. In the meantime, while I pull, and then Jessica, I'm going to add you to my list as well. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull Angel a card. She's one of my subscribers. And then I'm going to pull a random card, but let's get the shares up to 25 shares. Okay. While I pull a card for Angel, and then I'm going to pull someone in the chat. All right. So that's how we work. All right. I kind of sprinkle in subscribers with as many as I can in the chat. So make sure you guys are sharing. All right. Woo! First card up for Angel is the Moon card. The Moon card. Oh, thank you, Lauren Ann. I'm going to add you to my list too. I can't guarantee every single person a reading that's a subscriber, but I'm going to do my absolute best. Okay. All right. And then Lee, I see you're, that's right. Lee, you're a subscriber too. Hang tight. So the Moon card, but let me see what comes with the Moon card. So Angel, you got curiosity. So I feel like I just heard the phrase curiosity schmilled the cat. I'm watching all of my words these days because I've already been suspended once. So watching all my words. And I feel like right now there's a lot being uncovered and revealed. And oh, thank you, Rebecca. Okay, so I've been doing a random one. Hang out, guys. Don't leave. Make sure you're following me if you're asking me for a reading. And I'm going to make sure that I pull a card for someone random after I'm done reading for Angel. Okay, so that Moon energy is revealing. It's revealing on some hidden truths, right? And I feel like, thank you, Patty. I feel like what's happening is Spirit saying, hey, listen, be discerning before you just dive into everything and try to cure all the world's problems, meaning yours. Okay. So just be discerning on what you're going to dive into right away. All right. So just take one little bit at a time. Oh my gosh. I see so many of my colleagues and friends in here. So make sure you guys are giving a wave so everybody can follow you. Okay. Thank you all for popping in and supporting. All right. So Angel, be careful as all this stuff is resurfacing and coming up for you. Okay. And you are exploring just remember, just one at a time. You don't need to try to learn them all at once. Okay. Just because we've got a solar eclipse and just because we're in Mercury retrograde and we got all the things coming up, doesn't mean you have to necessarily do it all at once. Do one at a time and remain curious. Yes. Okay. Also, you guys like my cards? Woohoo! These are the back of them, by the way. It's my Dancing Spirit Oracle deck. I'm working on designing the box so I can get my next prototype deck. And then these will be for sale soon. My amazing friend Patty helped me with these. And she sent me a box design. And I just got it yesterday or today. And so I'm going to be working on. These are the ones I made. Yes. Aren't they awesome? So this is curiosity. All right. So thank you, Angel, for being a subscriber. So now that our shares are up, our likes are up, let's do this. Also, how cute is this top? Isn't this fun? Oh my God. Also, I don't have a crown on. What the heck? Nobody's called me out on it or anything. It's a crown kind of day. All right, here we go. Let's get this rolling. All right. If you would like a reading, if you would like a card pull, drop your first name and let's do, ooh, what do I want to do? What emoji? Let me think. What emoji? Let's do a sunflower. Let's do, I know, here we go, right? So let's do your first name and a sunflower, if you would like to be considered for a free reading. And then what I'm going to do is you spam away. You go to town, all right? And then I'm going to turn my head, and I'm going to turn in five. I'm going to count to five, and then I'm going to choose the first name that I see. I'm going to choose someone in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Who's it going to be? Luiza. 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 I don't know if I spelled that. I said that right or not. All right, everyone keep tapping the screen and keep sharing the live, and then I'm going to get Jessica in there. All right, so, I love this. The Sun card came up, which is big Leo energy for me, and it's fire energy. Let's see what comes with that. Awakening. So Luiza, I'm assuming I'm saying that right. This tells me that I love that we got the moon and the sun back to back. I love that came up, right? And I feel like right now there's been a lot of energy around, and this is like Aries. This is Aries time right now. Fire sign, and that sun. I just feel like there's this big sun energy around you, and a lot of things you're seeing a lot of things for the first time with new light. And I feel like you've been kind of walking around in a cloud, like a little bit of a cloud the last 6 months or so. I'm hearing 6 months, the last 6 months or so. And I feel like that it's like the clouds have parted. There's been a clearing, and you're starting to see things. You're starting to wake up and realize, oh my gosh, not only is it beginning of spring, new lease on life. Good. I'm glad that makes sense. And I just feel like what this is saying is, you're stepping out on the dance floor with a new vibe, yeah, a new type of song, a new type of dance, yeah, and you're dancing with spirit in a whole new way. You're dancing with yourself. I feel like I'm hearing dancing with yourself, like your own dance party. Would that make sense for you, Luiza? Or is it Luiza or Louisa? I guess it could be Louisa. But I feel like there's like your own dance party. Coming into your own gifts, your own awakening, and feeling your own vibration, and finally being happy with yourself, or finding those things to be joyful. Louisa, got it. Okay. So, but would that make sense to you, Louisa? Okay, good. Keep the vibes up with the dance party. Keep it up. Oh, thank you, Ruthie. There's my friend Ruthie. You guys make sure to follow her too. Good. And I feel like it's okay. I totally understand. So I feel like Spirit is acknowledging the work that you're putting in. I feel like Spirit is acknowledging that the clouds are clearing, and they want you to see that maybe that's not 100% clear yet, but there's a clearing coming, and I want you to start really tapping into your own energy, because I feel like Spirit's really here for you on that. All right. So thank you, Louisa. Good. I'm glad. And Spirit's acknowledging that you're really waking up. You're starting to see things. You're dancing to your own beat. Okay. You're dancing your own way, whatever is working for you. Good. It's a whole new day. It's a whole new day. Yeah. Oh, there's Patty. Hi, Patty. Love you, my friend. I know. Aren't these amazing? Patty, help me fix these, and I gotta get the box done. I've been so busy since you sent me that email. So you watch for. I'll get that box done. I'm telling you. And then I'll get everything ready. It's taking way longer than I thought. It took less time to design the dang things than it did to like get them put into the thing and have them made. So, thank you, Ruthie. Appreciate you. All right, Jessica, are you still in here? Is Jessica still in here? Subscriber Jessica? Because if she is, then I'm going to pull a card. Yes. Okay, here's your card. Here we go. 7 of Pentacles. This tells me you're doing a lot of work for yourself right now. And then the ancestors. Ooh. All right. Life is a dance, a spiritual journey through the rhythms of time. As we move to its beat, we connect with our ancestors, each step a reflection of their wisdom and stories, guiding us on a path of self-discovery and ancestral reverence. So this, would that make sense for you? I feel like you're tapping into understanding either your family past or your family history. You're understanding yourself a little bit more, but through your history. Would that make sense to you? It's like I feel you tapping into, and I feel like it's even like one of those things where it could be you just did the ancestry DNA thing. Not really. Okay, well, here we go. Perfect example, class, of things don't always land. But I feel like there's an understanding of, you're trying to get S. Oh, gotcha. Well, yeah, that is you. Okay, so you're planting the seeds. You're tapping into the loved ones, the ancestors. That does make sense to me. Okay, so ancestors to me can be past loved ones on the other side, but also they're the ones that can help guide us from the other side. So you tapping into that makes absolute sense to me. In my mind, it made all kinds of sense. Can't you read my mind, Jessica? Come on. No, I'm just messing with you. But anyway, Seven of Pentacles is all about putting in the work. Divorce, started talking to someone new, so it's kind of her being ghosted. Okay, well, that's not what we're talking about, though. That's not what we're talking about. I'm so sorry that you're going through that. And that can make us blind. Or not blind. It can make us feel clouded. And I feel like Spirit is saying, you've got to tap into listening to what they're trying to show you. They're trying to show you through experience. They're trying to show you where you are headed. And if someone has ghosted you, they're not your people. They're just not your people. It's not your person. And if you, and that's a whole other conversation. Because a decent person doesn't just ghost someone. A decent person has a conversation. Okay? So even if that person comes back and says, I'm so sorry, you know they're going to do it again. They're going to ghost you again. So just know that right now, as you find yourself and rediscover yourself, you are doing the work on yourself, whether that's therapy, whether that's a new job, a new lease on life. You're doing the work on yourself. Okay? And that is so, so important, because also I feel like there were a lot of family patterns that were passed down, like ways of being and things that you would be accepting because everyone else says you should accept it. And Spirit's saying, no, new world, new way of doing things. This is your life, not theirs. So good. I'm glad that made sense to you, Jessica. So thank you for being a subscriber. I really appreciate it. Make sure you guys are tapping the screen. Follow, all the good things. Jess, how's it going? Diva Girl Jess, how are you? All right. Who would like a reading? Oh my gosh, look, half the room left because I did a reading. What the heck? You guys are supposed to stick around for these readings because then you might get one. You never know. All right, so if you would like a reading, drop your first name and a sunflower. And make sure you're following me if you're asking me for a reading. Okay? All right, here we go. They've been going crazy in here. I had a reading and a mentorship and a QHHT online today, or a BQH online today. The spirits have been going crazy in here all day long. I feel like I've lived in this room for the last, 10 hours. Literally 10 hours I've been in this room. Except to go eat for a little bit. All right, first name and sunflower. Here we go. I'm going to choose the first person I see in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And who's going to be? Tracy. Tracy MM3. Tracy MM3. What does Tracy need to know? Ace of Swords comes up for Tracy. Ooh, strength in adversity. Ooh. Let's see what comes with it. Echoes. In the echoes of past lives. Now we're getting deep. Find the wisdom that whispers through your soul. Embrace the lessons carried across time, and in this lifetime, dance with the knowledge of ages, weaving a tapestry of growth, resilience, and purpose. Echoes. All right, so what I find interesting is I feel like what Spirit is challenging you to do, it's one thing to recognize your past. Thank you, Patty. It's one thing to recognize your past. It's another to be attached to it. And I feel like this Ace of Swords that's coming up is saying it's okay to cut ties with that. You don't have to be your past. You don't have to, it doesn't have to drag you down. If anything, you've carried it long enough and now your muscles are nice and strong. Cut it, move on from it and go, wow, that was fun. So I'm a better person now. And you move on from it. And it's okay to acknowledge that something has made you what it is, but you don't have to remain that person. You can move on from that person. I'm glad that makes sense to you, Tracy. So allow yourself to move on from your past. Allow yourself to heal. You can forgive. You don't have to forget, but you don't have to be attached to it either. All right. And thank you all so much for the gifts. And I appreciate it so much. So thank you, Tracy, for being a follower and for watching. All right, so now let's do Lauren. Lauren Ann, are you still in here? Is Lauren still in here? Oh, goodness. Lauren. Let's see if Lauren's in. Oh, that was rude, writer. Yeah, there you go, Lauren. Okay, let's see. What do you get? Queen of Pentacles. Somebody likes some nice things. Also, Alicia's in here. Hello. Make sure, okay, if you're one of my colleagues, make sure to go ahead and give another wave so people can follow you. Exactly. All right, lovers. Woo! Let's see. Queen of Pentacles and lovers. You're trying to find yourself a rich boyfriend there, Lauren? Mm-hmm. Or maybe you have high expectations. Yeah. I feel like you do have high expectations and you should continue to have high expectations. Whether that be in your partnerships and your friendships, the people you're working with, high expectations. And I feel like Spirit's saying, don't back down from that. It's okay to have your bar set really high. You do not need to lower your expectations. You can have grace for people. You can have grace for those that are not meeting your expectations. But that doesn't mean that you'd have to back down and they want you to keep at it in yourself too. Yeah, absolutely. I feel that. You don't just, I'm that way. Even though I'm a wand, I'm very, very different. But I feel that from Queen of Wands and Pentacles are not that different. Queens are queens, let's be honest. But I feel like I don't expect any more from someone else than what I expect of myself. Does that make sense to you, Lauren? And I feel like this is what Spirit's, oh, thank you, Alicia. I look good with a crown and some cheeks. Thank you so much. So I feel like, Lauren, this is just saying stick to it. And I feel like this is very specific to a situation that you're going through right now. And this might be work. This might be a friendship around you. But I feel like whatever this connection to someone else is or that you're seeing, it's like I'm standing here looking at them eye to eye. And you're like, you know what? I expect more from you. And I would never expect more from you than I expect from myself. And I feel like Spirit's acknowledging that and telling you to stick to your guns. Try not to say anything that would get me 7 days out of here again. All right. So thank you very much, Lauren, for being a subscriber. I hope that all made sense to you. Oh, thank you. Squirrel, how's it going? How are you? All right. All right. Who's ready for another random reading? Are we up to 50 shares yet? Oh, I didn't say it out loud. Let's do 50 shares. Hi, Tiffany. How are you? Oh, and Eileen's in here. Got Eileen on the list. So is Lee still in here? And Squirrel is in here. Squirrel, you get more readings than anybody I know because you are a faithful follower and watcher. This is my first live, by the way, since being kicked out a week ago. My own individual live. All right. I think Lee bailed. That's okay. I'll catch him later. I don't want to see this. Yeah, I haven't been on in a while. Well, I have an idea of who did it to me, but somebody reported me when I was in Reggie's live with a bunch of other people. Somebody reported me, nobody else, just me, for hate speech. Me. Yeah. Bobby Jean, how are you? Oh man, you guys are killing it over here. I have a long list of my Leanne, I don't know. No, different Lee. Different Lee. Grab him, Lee. Hi, Bobby Jean. How are you? Okay, I'm ready for my random reading. If you would like a reading, make sure you're following me. It was. Yeah, you were there, Tiffany. It was ridiculous. I was the only one booted. But I also have a theory behind that because someone came in immediately after I got booted saying, hi, everybody. I was just lurking in the background. So, whatever. So, if you would like a reading, first name and sunflowers. Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Who's it gonna be? Who's the first name I see? Heidi. 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 All right, Heidi. What do you need to know today, Heidi? All right, Heidi. 7 of Cups. 7 of Cups. And let's see what card goes with that. Flow. Feel the spirit move through you with grace of a dancer. A divine choreography of energy flowing effortlessly in the rhythm of existence. May your every step be a dance of connection and your every gesture a reflection of the divine elegance within. All right. So I feel like what this is saying for you, Heidi, is with the 7 of Cups energy, it's like you have a lot of choices in front of you. There's a lot of cups in front of you and you're like, I don't know. I can't see the forest for the trees. I don't know which way to go. It's like you don't know which thing to choose. You can't quite see your options. I know, Collins, girl, I know. Oh, well, Stephanie, right? Is that right? Did I get it right? I think I got it right. Lots going on. And I feel like what Spirit is saying is that instead of trying to force the choice, instead of trying to force which direction to go, Spirit is saying, sit still and let the answers flow through you. Let the answers come to you. Because right now you're trying so hard to decide where you should spend your energy. And Spirit's saying, trust us, let us do this. Let us do this. Let us help you. And if you're unsure, if a thought comes into your head and you're like, oh, I should do that, but wait, how do I know I didn't just make that up? Ask for a sign. Like I'll ask for things like oranges and owls, and it's amazing how they will show up. I asked for a train last week. It was like a weird random thing. And all of a sudden, I said, okay, cool, show me 3 trains for the next 3 days. For the next 3 days, I saw trains everywhere. It was crazy. Hey, Steph, how are you? So there's that. So I feel like Spirit's just inviting you to allow the information to flow in. Please ask for confirmation if you're not sure, and they will bring it. They will bring it. Hey, Sarah, all my friends are in here. This is amazing. I'm so excited to have so many supporters and friends in here, especially after not being able to be on for a long time. I've been doing readings for about 13 years now. You're welcome. You're so welcome, Heidi. Thank you for being a follower, and thank you for your patience, and thank you for participating in today's game. All right, so I know Grab Him is already out of here. I'll catch up with him later. Eileen, are you still in here? If Eileen's in here, I'm going to pull a card for you, my subscriber, and then I'm going to choose another random one. So let's get to 75. Easy peasy, right? There's 67 of them in here. Let's get to 75 shares. Better yet, no, 100. Let's get to 100. And Eileen, you are here. Cool. Eileen, here's your card. Let's get to 100 shares. And then how about 40,000 likes while I do this next reading, all right? And then that way I can do another random reading, all right? Ooh, Rob's in the house. Guess what I'm doing, Rob? It's like you just had like your juju knew. You knew. All right, so Eileen, your card is 10 of Wands. 10 of Wands paired with my card, Intuitive Rob's deck, right? Purpose. Embrace the eternal dance of your soul, seeking the light of divine purpose. In each step, ask for spirit guidance and let your spiritual journey unfold with grace and truth. Honor this sacred path, for it is the melody of your inner universe. So here we go. This is the purpose card. I cannot wait to get these out to sell. I did not change any artwork, and I actually added to my original deck. Right now I'm using my prototype deck. Thanks. You'll be able to purchase them soon. All right, 10 of Wands. So what this means is you need to, this is a download. Okay, you guys ready for this? So Eileen, I feel like you're carrying the burden of a lot of people. You're carrying a lot of lessons for a lot of other people. And right now, you're weighing yourself down. You are weighing yourself down. Your purpose is not to cure everybody. It's not to fix everybody. Your purpose is your own. And you need to start giving back everyone else's, because every time you take a lesson from somebody else, we can't pre-order them yet because I need to finish the box. Patty just got me the template yesterday. So once I finish the box, then I'll take pre-orders. Oh, excuse me. Oh my gosh. Getting spirit burps. I wonder if I'm going to end up channeling. I think I'm going to end up channeling here in a little bit. Okay. So this 10 of Wands energy tells me every time you try to take on someone else's lesson for them, that's funny, Sarah. Every time you try to take someone else's burden away, you are robbing them of a lesson. You are taking something away from them fulfilling their own purpose. So every time you try to take on somebody else's garbage, you are taking away your own energy. You're taking away from your own energy. Oh, thank you guys so much for the presents. Thank you. I've been off for I feel like forever. So this is such a good energy exchange. Thank you. Oh, I see JJ's in the house too. Sorry. I try to wait till they say hi, but then I get excited when people come in. So I feel like Eileen, focus on your own purpose. And maybe your purpose is to help and assist other people. Hi, Tracy. Help people on their journey. Maybe that is part of your purpose, is you're helping. We all help each other. We help each other here. But it's not to take everything on for to relieve someone else. Okay? So keep that in mind, Eileen. And that's a good lesson for the class, my friends. It's one thing to give and to support and to help. It's another to take on other people's burdens and lessons and life lessons, because you're robbing them of a lesson. Okay? Hi, Trey. Okay, so I hope that makes sense for you, Eileen. A lot of sense, hard not to do something, but yeah. And the more you carry, you can see the more you take on and carry, the less room you have for your own things. Okay, I know, right, Steph? So I need all my colleagues to right now give a wave, say hi, so we guys can be followed. I have a lot of amazing mediums in here right now. So make sure you guys are all following my friends. There's Jen and Sarah, and you're welcome, Eileen. Thank you for being a subscriber. All right, so let's do another random one. Let everyone, there's Patty and Steph. And I've actually been in live with literally every single person that is saying hi. And Trey signed up for one of my classes. I'm excited to have you in class. And oh yeah, I teach classes on how to do this stuff, by the way. I have a spiritual development class. My next one is Tuesday. And oh, Goddess Gateway's in here. So make sure you guys are all following each other and all the good things. All right. And yeah, where's Rob? I keep seeing everybody saying hi to Rob, but I'm not seeing Rob. Rob, say hi so I can talk about your deck. Ah, there he is. Make sure you guys are following Rob. So this deck that I'm using, Intuitive Intention deck, is fantastic. I've said it from the beginning. And yeah, and it's actually on the TikTok shop too, which I really need. I need to do TikTok shop. Rob, I might be reaching out to you soon, actually. I got to figure out how I want to do my deck also. So, but also I think your deck and my deck look pretty good together, don't you? That's what I think. So, all right, I'm going to reach out soon because I do want to make sure I do this right. And Patty's been a huge help as well. I would not be as far as I am without Patty too. So, all right, random reading. Who's ready for a random reading? Make sure if you would like a reading, put your name and sunflower. Look at that, Monica's on it, man. Name and sunflower. First name and sunflower. And then after that, squirrel. I'm going to pull a card for squirrel, one of my subscribers. Okay, after my next random one. Because we are over 100 followers, 100 shares, and we're over 50,000 likes. So rock on, friends. I'm going to choose the next person I see in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Who's the first name I see? Brooke. Brooke with the heart. Brooke, what do you need to know? Let's see. Brooke, 6 of Cups. Ooh, I love this card. This is somebody coming back from the past. You like how I did the mysterious, like one of those weird readers? Girl, you've got someone coming back from your past, and X wants to be part of your life again. I'm just kidding. I don't know. Actually, you know what it is? It's healing. Something has come back, and with this Mercury retrograde, so right, Goddess Gateway, it's like I said it right as you were typing it. Mercury retrograde is coming in and revealing a lot of things. Okay, so Brooke, you might be faced with some things that are coming in from your past. Oh, Erin's in here too. Hi, Erin. And thank you for the gifts. I feel like what's happening is you are reviewing a lot. Okay? It's like something is coming up. I feel like either someone came back or you had a flashback of something or a dream about somebody and it's triggered a thought or a memory for you. Would that make sense for you, Brooke? I hope you're in here. I've had that happen before. Oh, there you are, spot on. Okay. And so I'm going to read this card to you. And I've actually changed this cards because I wanted it to be shorter. So you're getting the prototype version. Ooh, thank you very much, Erin. Healing is not just a step. It's a dance. A dance with the inner child who never stops dreaming, who cherishes laughter and yearns for joy. On our spiritual journey, we must learn to sway to the rhythm of our deepest emotions, twirling through pain and leaping towards healing. In honoring our inner child, we embrace the purest form of our soul, discovering the music within that guides us to wholeness and harmony. Okay, so that is, look at that. Also, I'd like to just point out how in sync and in check like these two cards are, and they're complete different creators. This is Intuitive Rob's deck. But also just the children and the inner child and the healing and something from the past coming in. And just honor that. Allow and be friends with your inner child. Don't be angry. Oh, I feel like anger. Would that make sense to you? And would you understand that someone on the other side, it'd be someone that's on the other side that you're angry at? Would that make sense to you? Or the person on the other side that hurt you or that is like from your past? Would that make sense? Is his father or grandfather? It's male. The person that's stepping up is male anyway. Pop, pop. Okay. He's saying, I know I don't deserve it, but I'm here to apologize. I know I don't deserve it, but I'm here to apologize. Your brother just passed. Okay, this person feels older. So I don't feel like this is your brother. I feel like this is someone that's older. So when you said pop, pop, that resonated. Is the number 30, 32 or 32? Oh, wow. Okay, so there you go. Would you understand him saying, apologizing, even though he doesn't deserve it? Does that make sense? He's very insistent upon saying this over and over again. Did you find... Oh. Okay. Oh, I didn't finish that thought. Did I say that out loud? You found him, didn't you? Okay. Okay, that's why I'm getting the 2. All right, I'm going to see. Brooke, are you in a position to come in to the box? I don't think you have enough to be seen, but I think you can do voice. Would you want to do that? If so, do a guest request. There's a whole lot of energy coming in right now, and I feel like if I can just start talking real fast, that you'll get a lot of message. Oh, here we go. Hi, Brooke. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Doing well. Okay, so there's a number 32 associated with your brother. Makes sense, or your pop.
I can't think of anything with that.
Okay, I'm going to write it down. They're saying 32. To me, 32 can be 5, like the number 5. But I feel like they're saying 3,
Oh,
2, or
five?
March. Huh?
5?
Mm-hmm.
So my mom had 5 kids, me and my 4 siblings, and my brother was one of the 5.
Okay. But also, is March 2nd or March? I feel like 3, 2 is still important.
March 2nd was my brother's last day alive.
Okay. 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 Is that who's apologized? Is that him saying sorry? Did you find him?
I did not find him.
Okay, so I was like, what? Wait, what did you, I said? I started to say, did you find? But then you're like, yes. I'm like, wait, I don't know what you're talking about. Okay, hold on. Let's see what he's saying. So what's happening is because your brother just recently passed. Like I feel like he's coming in through Pop's your grandfather, right?
Yes.
I feel like he's coming in through your grandfather, and I've had this happen before, where like it's like they piggyback on each other and they help each other energetically. But I feel like your grandfather's been gone for quite a while. Would that make sense?
Yes.
And he's talking about did your brother really like pasta? He's talking about pasta.
Yes, he's very big with Italian food.
Okay, I was like, I see pasta and spaghetti and okay. And is this the first time he's contacted you this way? Your brother? This
Yes.
being able to come in? Okay. Because I feel like he's really distant, but he's like, listen, I'm here. I'm here. Was his death accidental?
Yes.
Okay. I'm trying to discern between the two. I feel like I'm getting messages from both of them, so I'm trying to discern who's talking right now because I feel like they're just kind of it's a me issue, not a them issue. I'm trying to figure out who's talking. If it's your grandfather speaking for him, but I almost feel like your brother is it either Charles or a C name or who's the C name?
C.
Is a CH or is there a Chris or a Charles at CH? I'm getting a CH that's around you. That's important around you. If not, let it go for a minute and I'll lean into it more and see who this is. But it's a CH, like a Chris or a Charles I initially heard Charles, but that just means, but I'm getting the CH.
I can't think of anyone.
That's okay. That's okay. I require more information from them. I just keep hearing, sorry, I'm so sorry, I'm so sorry. Would the apology make sense to you?
Yes.
Okay. I feel like they're just talking about, like when I do QHHT, if I do like any kind of healing work, we remove trauma energy, but we replace it with love and light. And that's what they're showing me. They're like, we want you to remove this trauma, this dark spot. And they're showing me this dark spot from you. And they're like, but we're going to replace it with something that's better. We're going to replace it with love and light. And they're just talking about that dark spot being removed. I don't know if it's a dark memory or if it's just something. It feels like very much like a long time ago. Does that make sense to you?
Yes, I lost my mom when I was younger.
Okay. And she's not a CH?
No. Oh, well, CH is in her name, actually.
Okay.
It's her name's Michelle.
Oh, all right. Well, I wasn't getting that, but the CH. Okay. Would she be talking about dancing for a reason?
Mm,
She's bringing up dancing. Either she danced or you danced. Something about dancing.
I used to dance.
Okay. All right.
But that also might have to do like
When you were
when
a
my
child.
brother passed away, he was like we always said he had two left feet because he couldn't really dance. So I don't know if it has to do with that.
Well, I think it's interesting that the card that came up is the healing and there's a dancing child.
Yeah,
And that, is this your older brother that passed?
it could be.
No, I'm saying, is your brother older?
Yes.
Okay. Because I feel like this is a boy and a girl. The girl's younger. So I feel
Yeah.
like there's literal significance through this. Also, was tap dance your favorite?
No, I was more of a hip hop girl.
Oh, dang it. That was just me wishful thinking because I'm a tap dancer. And I teach dance. Did you know that? I teach dance. So back to your brother. I feel like he's letting you know that he's around. I feel like he felt very disoriented when he passed. Would that make sense?
Yes.
Okay. Was it? He makes me feel like it's almost like either mixing of medication or overdose, something induced. Would that make sense for him? It's like, let me describe what I'm seeing. It's like I feel really clouded and disoriented, and
Yeah.
and that's what it feels like. And so to me, it's like, and it's unexpected and it's accidental. So I think my brain was automatically going to either mixing medication or overdose or something like that. But it's like very cloudy and can't
Yes.
see. Okay. Just know he is around. I think it's really important for you to know that he also went quickly. Was there a question that maybe he did not go quickly?
We all thought he didn't go quickly. Like we weren't sure, and that was like our biggest fear was that like he felt a lot of pain.
Mm-mm. So this is my sign. They'll sometimes show me, they'll remote view, where they'll show me like them stepping out of their body before their body has expired, because their journey was not to feel that pain, but they can see themselves. And he said, and I watched myself pass, but I was at peace. So it's like he left his body before the body was done. Does that make sense?
Yes.
So to him, it's important for you to know that he did not suffer through that.
Wow. That was like our biggest thing. My whole family was we didn't want him to suffer.
He did not. He did not. They always come to me about this stuff. Did he have a motorcycle? Is there a motorcycle?
Not a motorcycle, but he loved his quad and dirt bike.
Okay. Because I ride, and he was like, uh-huh. He's bringing it up. Okay. I think these are all just confirmations that I think it's really, really important that you know he's around. And he's like, I never left. I'm just different. I'm different now. And I feel like there's something coming up for you. Is there some significant occasion coming up for you that you were like, I wish my brother would be here. I can't believe he's not going to be here. Would that make sense? I feel like it's right around the corner. Like this feels like some sort of celebration, some kind of celebration coming up. And is it in May?
My sister's communion is this month. And
Oh, okay. He's like, I'm going to be there. It's important for you to know that he's going to be there. Save him a seat. Oh, save him a seat. Save him a seat. He's showing me like keeping a seat next to him empty, next to you empty, with a rose on it or with something there that would be his. So you know that he's there. He's like, I'll be there no matter what. But it's important that you know that he's there. And then while he looks different now, would you understand that he just feels better? He feels better.
Yes, that's what I was also hoping, like that everything that was going on, he just is at peace.
Yes. He feels clear. He feels clear now, where he was not clear before. So just know that he's here. And also Pop's here too. And your mom's here. But they're allowing, I think it's really important that you know that they were there. They were there for him when it was his time. Which made it a lot less scary for him. Not that it's scary, but when we're in that moment, transitioning like, oh geez, what's happening right now? That fear, they were there to keep him from being afraid. So I think it's really important that you know that. And do you have like a little space for him? Do you have like a candle and a picture, like a little, or did you do like wait, was there a mass dedicated to him? Because I'm seeing a votive. You know, like if you go to mass, there's a votive.
My mom, she went to her church and asked for them to do like a mass every year for him.
Okay. Okay, she's taught. I was just seeing the candle, like, you know, I'm talking about like the red candle.
Yeah.
But also, was he questioning his faith at some point? I feel like fairly recently he's talking about questioning his faith. He wasn't sure what was real and what wasn't. Would that make sense? And I feel like it was a conversation he had out loud that you would remember.
Maybe with like my other siblings, I can't recall.
And that's okay, because this will be a great way for you to be able to talk to them and be like, hey, out of curiosity, did he have this conversation with one of you guys? Because I feel like this is a conversation that he actually had. He's talking about speaking with someone about this, and someone will be able to verify that. And the Spirit does it all the time. They'll give me nuggets that may not make sense in the moment. So just know that. Why is he talking about this? Is weird. He must have liked food. She's talking about all gratin potatoes. Do you know what those are? They're like the cheesy potatoes, like scallop potatoes.
Oh my God. My dad would make those all the time. I know exactly what you're talking about.
I haven't had those in years. Like years. I just haven't. We used to eat them all the time, but my husband hates cheese, which, what kind of person hates cheese on purpose? He's not even allergic to it or anything. He just hates cheese. How did I marry someone like that? That's what I want to know. I feel like that should be a box. Must love cheese. But I feel like he's just bringing up these little random memories just to, right, Gina? I just feel like he's just bringing up these little random memories to let you know that it is him, and he is here. And did you have is there a necklace? He's talking about a necklace. Did you have his ashes or something put in a necklace? He's talking about a necklace.
So not his ashes, but we're getting his thumbprint and jewelry.
I was going to say, I usually say it the other way around, because my grandparents, I have thumbprint necklace, and I usually say that first, but then I'm always like, no, well, we have ashes.
Yeah, I picked a necklace for mine.
And is yours, I was getting ready to say, is yours different than what they wanted? Is something different?
I think I'm the only one that got the necklace. I'm not sure about.
But he said, but you always had to be different. Would that make sense for you? You always had to.
Yeah.
March to your own drummer. Would you understand him saying, oh, okay, this is so bizarre. He's talking about what you wear. So speaking of March to your own drummer, wear what you want to wear. If you want to rock the crop top, do the crop top. If you want to wear the baggy pants, wear the baggy pants. Does that make sense to you?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I don't know. I certainly don't wear a crop top. I'm 52 years old. But he's like, he's very proud of you. And I feel like he sees you from a different perspective now. And there's a lot that he did not see about you when he was here. And that his appreciation has grown for you exponentially because he sees you from a different perspective. And I think it's important for you to know that. Because I feel like you were brother and sister, so you were close, but not, like, I feel like there was like this push and pull relationship. Would that make sense?
Yes, absolutely.
Okay. And he's like, no, you do you. He wants you to be authentically you in every way. Because I feel like he may have been one to be like, why can't you just do what everybody else does? Why can't you be normal? Did he say that? Why can't you just be normal?
Probably got that a couple times.
But now he's like, but no, don't be normal. You have a lot. You have a big life ahead of you, and he wants you to embrace it. So yeah, they're pulling back now. I found that quite interesting that both, like all three of them came in, and this is usually how it happens. I'm like, oh look, and I'm going to pull some cards, and holy cow, there's somebody here. So thank you for allowing me to bring them through for you and coming in and chatting. So what I'll try to do, if I can, if TikTok lets me, I'll try to download it and I'll post these and I'll tag you in it. So that way you can, you're following me, right?
Yes.
Okay. So I'll make sure to follow you back and be heart and star rook. I'll make sure to follow you back so that way I can tag you if I can post it, then you'll have these. Does that sound all right?
Thank you so much. Am I able to ask one question?
Sure.
I don't know if but I'm just wondering like signs for him. Like I've been struggling to like figure out like what he's gonna come to me as in terms of signs.
I feel like it could change. He said he makes me feel like it's seasonal. Was he into like, would there be a reason for that he would be talking about deer or like John Deere or deer? Something about deer? Did he hunt or something about deer?
He didn't hunt, but he fished.
Okay, so he's showing me a deer. One of the things that I recommend is when you're sitting quiet, Kelly, it's not for you. It's a postcard. Kelly's trying to take it all. But I appreciate your effort. One of the books that I read is called Signs by Laura Lynn Jackson. And she talks about how our loved ones will bring us signs and we can ask for signs. And so I did this whole ongoing experiment. Like now I ask for signs, like, what do you want to, if I should do this, show me, what are you going to show me? And I'll get an image pop in my head. And so like recently it was trains. And then all of a sudden, and I said, okay, 3 trains, 3 days. For 3 days, I saw a train each day in a row. But I always say, I always allow them to choose the sign. And so when you asked me about that, I was thinking about that book, and one of the chapters in there was deer. Like it was a whole chapter on deer and how deer would come. So keep that in mind. But also just ask and honor the first image that comes into your head. And if you're not sure, then you say, okay, so like I've had my grandfather come in and say, I'll say, what if confirmation, what do you want to see? Or what do you want to show me? Owl. Really? Okay. But it wasn't that I saw an owl. It was, Oh, yes, please.
How many pieces?
Just 2.
Okay.
Thank you. I'll be up in a few minutes. Wait, where was I? Where did I leave off? Hold on. Oh, I had asked for what sign, and he said owl. And I was like, an owl? Okay. So then I had a reading from someone that same day, and they were at the very end, they were like, but wait, there's something coming through. Like, do you remember those blow pops or those bubble gum suckers? I'm like, oh yeah. And they're like, but the ones with the Tootsie Rolls in them. I'm like, oh yeah, Tootsie Roll pops. At the end, the owl and the commercial crunches the Tootsie Roll pop.
Gosh.
And that was at the very end of the reading. So be open to how the sign comes through. Sarah's got it. Yes. So be open to how the signs come through. They might say one thing and it just comes through in the most random way. It doesn't have to be like when I said train, I was like, a train? Okay. I'm watching TV with my husband that night and all of a sudden a train shows up in this show. I'm like, that's crazy. And the next day a train showed up in my feed in something else. And then it was like 3 very different ways for a train to show up. And so it was really interesting to get that confirmation. So my whole point, lesson for you and for the class, is to ask for the sign because it could change. You know, be like, okay, what are you going to be today? What are you going to show me today? And just keep an eye out. And they will. It's a fun game. It's actually a really fun game. And it makes the grief process not easier, but more palatable. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Because you feel them and you realize they're not gone. They're just different. They're just different. And I'm so sorry for your loss. I can't. My brothers are a pain in the ass. They don't talk to me. However, I can't imagine this earth without them. So my heart goes out to you. And just know that your loved ones are with you all the time.
Thank you.
You're welcome. You're welcome. But it'll be interesting to see if you wake up and have a deer in your yard tomorrow. Because that's the first thing that popped in my head was that. But also, you know what? Get the book. If you're a book reader, get the book Signs by Laura Lynn Jackson. Or I listened to it. I have the Audible of it. And it really is a good book, especially for those looking for signs from their loved ones. It's a really, really great book. It's a short read. It's an easy read. And it's very hopeful. Okay.
What's the name of the book again? I'm sorry.
Signs.
Signs?
Yeah, Signs. It's by Dr. Laura Lynn Jackson.
Got it.
Again, notes for the class. If you're missing your loved ones, it's a really great read, and it's been a great tool for me as a medium to be able to give people some references. So, all right, well, thank you so much for allowing me to read for you. If you need anything else, let me know. Message me to remind me to send you that, to tag you in the video. How's that sound?
Sounds good. Thank you so much.
Right. Thank you very much. Have a good night. Do you know how to bop out?
Yes. Thank you.
All right. Thank you so much. Whew, that was good. That was good. Thank you all so much for holding space for that. Oh, that's cool, Alexis. That's cool. Yeah, I mean, our loved ones really do. They're infinitely intelligent. They've got their act together more than we do over here. That's for sure. Thank you, Ginger. Hi, my friend. Hello, badass granny. I just like to say that. Oh my gosh, that was a lot of energy. Had a lot of people in here all at once. But it was good. It was really good. So yeah. Oof. So that's interesting how, so when people say things like, oh, well, you know, it's just tarot cards. It's a great way to tap into your intuition. It's a great way for spirit to step in. And you'll notice, by the way, those of you who, oh, thank you, Sarah. I appreciate you also. And Sarah, Much, much love. I need everyone in the chat to send Sarah hearts right now. I'm not going to say why. I just want you to send her hearts. Lots and lots of hearts. Sarah's amazing. Also, you should be following her because she's an amazing medium and practitioner. And she needs the hearts today. And I just adore you, Sarah, and just know that all my love is with you today. Oh, you guys are amazing. Look at that. And I appreciate you. I appreciate you coming in and like putting the smack down with people, telling people what's up in my live. It's a beautiful, beautiful thing that you do. So I appreciate you. All right. So here's the thing. My husband's home now, and I totally am now busted from not working on taxes. So I know I had Squirrel and Bobby Jean. I think you guys were hanging out for a card pull, but my husband's actually cooking right now, which he doesn't do that. So in the meantime, I want you to go watch all my videos. Watch my 2-second video. It's really funny. Watch it like 10 times. Because right now, TikTok's only showing I have like 68 views on it, which is funny. So now like 4 hours later, there's 68 views. Are you kidding me? So I'm going to go have dinner right now. Well, right now, all I know of is the bacon part. But that means he's cooking something. It's probably leftover. I'm probably going to be having some leftovers. Because we need to kill off some, or God, gotta watch my language. We need to polish off leftovers is what we need to do. So, all right, Jacqueline, all you have to do if you want to know when I'm going to be on is you guys just go to the thing, go to my, the profile, and then click the heart. Like if you're following me, there should be like a bell. It's not a heart, a bell. But I promise a Squirrel, Bobby Jean, thank you so much for hanging out. And Paula Jean, you're one of my members too. Thank you, thank you. I'll catch you guys next time. You know I'm good for it. You know I'm good for it. And I have you written down that I owe you, that you came in. But I'm going to go eat dinner and hang with my husband before I have to go do taxes till God knows what time. But anyway, go find my content. I'm funny. I am funny. Those of you who have watched my videos and think I'm funny, raise your hand. Raise your hand and tap the screen 100 times so I can get my likes up. I was out of commission for a week because of somebody's negative reporting and false reporting of me. So I'm trying to get my views back up and my and everything back up to where it was prior. So, all right. Thank you all so much for hanging out. I'm going to go have some bacon. And you know what sounds good? I have stuff left over from charcuterie. Oh, thanks, Lauren. I am funny. What do I have left over? I think I'm kind of burned out on ham. Plus I'm having... Oh yeah, you were in there. And that's when I got booted, right? Yeah, for a whole week. Somebody would have had to falsely report it. And I was denied the appeal. So, all right, so I'm going to have bacon. Maybe I'll just make some eggs. That sounds kind of good. Have breakfast for dinner. I wish I had some avocado. I do not have avocado. I don't know. An apple. Ooh, you know what? I have apples. Oh, that sounds yummy too. All right, now I'm hungry. I'm ready to go. Thank you all so much for supporting me and following me and tapping the screen and watching my videos and sharing. Oh, thank you, Jessie. Thank you. There's my awesome student, Jessie. Love her. Make sure to follow her. She's got some really great videos. She pulls cards every day, does a collective reading every day. So make sure you're following Jessie Foreman. She's awesome. And she rides a motorcycle like me. So anyway, all right, I gotta go. Love you all. Mwah, mwah, mwah. We'll talk soon.